winter, by the time I get home from work, the world has transitioned to dark time. For me, I've always been more of a morning person in terms of when my energy is the highest. But I love the calm that settles over our mountains in the evening. The world seems to take a deep sigh and settle in for the night. It's winter now, and recently it's been very, very cold. The nights can sometimes drag on because they're so long and dark. The cold, while brisk and harsh at times, can be beautiful. When it gets cold, this cold, the stars are clearer and the winter night sky opens up beautifully, revealing the cold, crisp starlight. It's nice to remember this beauty while the world darkens outside. And it makes me so grateful for a warm and safe home. Whether you work from home or you commute, it's good to have a routine that helps you bridge the transition from day to night, from work to home. In the wintertime, I always feel very cold when I get home from work. Something about being in the office all day, being warm, then cold again. Our office does not have very stable temperatures. I usually like to shower and warm up and relax from the day when I get home. I remember my mom saying when I was younger that it's good for the mind to change after getting home from work. It helps it sense the transition from work to home and helps us feel cozier. And the older I get, the more I've come to appreciate this advice. I do my skincare and brush out any snarls in my hair. I've found that sticking with a simple and consistent routine for your skin is almost always more helpful than trying the new best thing that's out there or constantly changing to new products. In the wintertime, I prioritize what my skin actually needs, and that is moisture. The final step is to put on some comfy and soft clothes and settle into the rest of the evening. Windows during the day. They let in so much beautiful sunlight. But during the evenings, and especially in the winter when everything is so dark, I do a house close-up where I make sure all the blinds are closed for the evening. This allows me to settle in, knowing time outside is done. After everyone is home from the workday, we take time to make dinner and sit down and eat together. Tonight, we're making peanut butter chicken with rice and broccoli, a perfect warm meal for a cold winter's evening. I've always enjoyed cooking. There's something about taking the raw ingredients and making something really yummy and nutritious, and being able to share that with others. For the past year, we've really made an effort to cook more at home, and it's become our usual now, saving eating out for special occasions. This has become one of my favorite times of the day. My boyfriend and I are able to sit together for a while, enjoy a meal without interruptions, and just catch up with each other and enjoy each other's company. It makes my mind ease up when I know that the kitchen is cleaned and I can go to bed without worrying about waking up with a mess. So I take the time to clean up the kitchen each night. I used to really hate this part, feeling like I could be relaxing instead of doing this. But I started to view this as less of a chore and part of my evening routine to help me settle my mind. I pop in some headphones and I listen to an audiobook or soft music. I generally set a timer for about 30 minutes and clean up the kitchen and prep my lunch and breakfast for the next morning. This has helped me settle down, get some alone time for myself, and then I don't feel like I have to rush in the morning. I'm not really one to like to cook in the dark, but after we finished eating, I turned down the lights for the evening to help settle my mind. I find that the brighter overhead lights don't really allow me to relax easily. Recently, I've not really been watching too much TV. We will often watch a short video or two on a topic we like. Lately, we've been looking into getting a rooftop tent for our car, so we've been watching some videos about that. But for the rest of the evening lately, I've been relaxing with a good book. I've in the past tried to do a whole bunch of self-care things in the evening, but I feel like putting too much on my plate in the evening to help me relax has actually had the opposite effect. So the simpler, the better I've found. As the evening deepens, and I've been reading for a while, it's time to start settling into bed. I use the same lavender hand cream each night. The smell of it is familiar, and it helps me relax. I set my humidifier and settle into the soft covers. I hope my winter evening routine gave you some inspiration for you to create your own evening routine that's simple but helps you wind down. Let me know in the comments how you like to unwind. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content, and I'll see you all next week.